It turns out the application to own the branding of this product was submitted by a company here in the heart of downtown West Palm Beach, Hookah Me Up Incorporated. An attorney for the company denied us an interview but sent this statement. We in no way support the misuse of black magic smoke or any product like it by anyone, especially minors. The product has a very clear warning label stating it is not intended for human consumption. Hookah Me Up is not violating any laws. And there's a local connection to another brand that is growing in popularity, Mr. Nice Guy. Federal records show Kratom Labs Incorporated applied for the trademark for Mr. Nice Guy's logo. Using an email address submitted with the company's application, I requested an interview with Dylan Harrison. According to public records, he's the vice president of the company and the owner of the location listed as the company's principal place of business. Through an email, the company responded that Harrison was in China for a few months. He had been bought out 1 week before my request and no longer has a stake in Kratom Labs. Well, after I responded that no government document reflects a change, the company offered several times to have their accountant prove it. Several times I asked for that proof. I never received it. We called the company's trademark attorney listed on the application. He told me he'd get back to me. He never did. When I asked the sender of these emails questions about Mr. Nice Guy and to identify him or herself, those emails stopped. So after trying for days unsuccessfully to get answers through emails and phone calls, we went to the West Palm Beach address submitted by the company to the Florida Division of Corporations. Public records for Kratom Labs brought us here to Franklin Road, to this residential home. When we started asking questions about the company and the product, they told us to go away and then started spraying a water hose at us. As we walked away, a woman came from the other side of the fence and started shouting.
This address has nothing to do with what the you're talking about.
It's the corporate address for the company.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
You got it wrong, you dumb Go harass someone else, you moron.
The people at the house never told us their names, and we don't know if they work for Kratom Labs. But about 10 minutes later, I received this threatening email. We suggest checking your paperwork again. You will be followed. You will have a libel and slander case brought against you and your station if you broadcast false information. You should tread lightly, sir. We will show up at your residence if you show up at ours. We promise. That message was sent from the same company email address submitted with the federal trademark application, the same email address that sent responses to my questions just days earlier. Current state records show the company shut down just 2 days after I went to that house. We contacted the company for an explanation, but didn't get a response. It's banned in countries around the world, still legal in Florida.
They sell this at a store.
Paul insists he is not addicted.
For the record, I do not take any drugs anymore.
And he shared his story to show you that when it comes to these products, the high is not worth the low.
Don't bother. It's a waste. Don't waste your life.